Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Dave Good. I'm the Constituent Services Administrator for Chesterfield. It's a pleasure to be here, and on behalf of Chesterfield, I'd like to welcome everybody and thank you all for joining us this morning for what will be a brief but very important ceremony as we swear in our newest member of the Chesterfield County Board of Supervisors. I want to welcome Dr. Mark Miller and his wife today who have joined us. And at this point, I'm going to turn things over to our clerk of the Circuit Court, Wendy Hughes, who has the honor of swearing in Dr. Miller. Thank you.
Okay. If you could please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Mark Miller,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and that I will faithfully and impartially
and I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform
all
the duties incumbent upon me
as a member of the Board of Supervisors
for Chesterfield County representing the Midlothian District for a term beginning November the 16th,
For-
2022
for a term beginning November 16th, 2022,
and ending December 31st, 2023,
and ending December 31st, 2023,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Good morning. My deepest appreciation to the Board of Supervisors Chair Chris Winslow and the County Administrator Joe Casey, where are you, for giving me the opportunity to speak this morning. When my wife Jennifer and I moved to Midlothian in 1997, I never dreamed that someday I would have the honor to serve as Midlothian's representative on Chesterfield County's Board of Supervisors. I never imagined it. But yet here I am, proud to serve my community in the best way that I am able to ensure that our children are attending the best schools and taught by the best teachers, that our first responders have the supports that they need to help us when we need it, and that our roads can handle the traffic as we as a community grow and become what I hope will be and continue to be an outstanding place to raise a family and live our lives. I will work hard with my fellow supervisors to figure out exactly where that balance point is. We are also in the middle of the greatest mental health crisis in our generation. As a mental health professional, I will work hard with my fellow supervisors to ensure Chesterfield has quality, timely, affordable mental health care for all our residents. Today, I stand before you humbled to be Midlothian's choice to be their representative. I placed my hand on the Holy Scriptures and the documents of freedom, the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution of the United States of America, and the Bill of Rights. My hand upon the Holy Scriptures is a recognition that, for me, there is a way to live one's life, and that there is an energy so bigger than any of us. I am not so arrogant to somehow attempt to define that energy, but a recognition that in the end of my days, when I go and let go of my last breath, that I know that I have lived a life that was worthy of the gift of being on this earth, to serve my family and to serve my community, just as my first cousin, Rabbi Shalom Zvi, did, who we lost to a heart attack at the age of 42 during the campaign. I dedicated this campaign to him. Shalom lived his life in service to the community. I guess service to the community runs in the family. I place my hand upon the documents of freedom to be reminded that the Declaration of Independence sets forth the ideas and principles behind a just and fair government. The Constitution outlines how the government should function, and the Bill of Rights spells out Americans' right in relation to our government. It guarantees civil rights and liberties to the individual, like freedom of speech, press, and religion. And it specifies, and I quote, "The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people," end quote. Thank you, Midlothian, for putting your trust in me. I will never, ever take your vote or your trust for granted. I want to thank my wife, Jennifer, for all you bring to my life. I realize every day how incredibly lucky I am sharing my life with you. You are the mother of our two daughters, Sage and Eliana, for whom I could not be prouder. I am so grateful for our family. And Jen, as I promised, being married to me wasn't going to be boring. I want to thank my parents, Robert and Toby, who are watching this ceremony from Florida. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for my life and all the sacrifices you made for me and my sister Susan growing up. As a parent myself, I now better understand what goes into raising a family and the compromises that need to be made to ensure that our children have what they need to grow and become who they are meant to be. I want to thank the Wakan community and especially Dr. Tom Pinkson. Wakan in Lakota means powerful and sacred. You taught me that anything is possible, to strive for what that might mean and not be attached to the outcome, but to always remember an absolute, undeniable truth. That intertwined within all of us is the recognition that we are all sacred, worthy, luminous beings. The essence of who we are is love. And that our love is forgiving. Thank you to Chesterfield County Democratic Committee, including the Young Dems, for endorsing my candidacy and tirelessly supporting the campaign. And to the Liberal women of Chesterfield County for adopting me and tirelessly supporting the campaign. Thank you to my campaign manager, Blair Just, for his brotherhood, friendship, and honesty throughout the entire campaign. So now, I transition to the job I was elected to do. And after working for Chesterfield for 13 years and being at Bright Point Community College for the past 8, I can say this in as about as true words as I have ever spoken. It's good to be back. Thank you, Dr. Joe Casey, and my fellow supervisors. Kevin Carroll, Jim Holland, Jim Engel, Chris Winslow, for supporting me in this transition. I genuinely look forward to working with you all and the Chesterfield County staff. In my professional career, I can say quite emphatically that I have been incredibly lucky to work for two organizations that have the hardest working, most caring staff I've ever been fortunate to work with, Chesterfield County and Bright Point Community College. To be part of both going forward is a dream come true. So, Everyone, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming out this morning to attend this ceremony. It means a lot to me. For many in this room, the work continues. For me, the work begins. Thank you.